Welcome 2010. I am so excited about my first video. I decided that I wanted to do a video on 9 women who inspired me in 2009. I have met online and in person many amazing women. But when I sat down and thought about who really inspired me to make changes in my life, to keep doing the things that I need to be doing, to be authentic to myself, who were they? So I want to share these 9 women with you so that you can get to know them and maybe be inspired by them as well. The 9th woman is Sharon Hibbert. Sharon Hibbert is with Send Out Cards. Her and her husband also own a pool maintenance business here in the San Francisco Bay Area. Sharon inspires me because she's a brilliant businesswoman, but she's very just calm and at peace with who she is, and her tactic is not pressure at all. And her wisdom and her knowledge is something that she gives very freely, but it's getting into her circle and being a part of that has been so powerful for me. The other reason she inspires me is that anytime that I want to do something in my business, she is right there to help support me. And I think all of us need women like that in our lives that 100% back you up and are excited to help support you in whatever your success is. Number 8 is Sarah Robinson. Sarah and I actually met on Twitter, and Sarah is known for talking about escaping mediocrity. And she inspired me in 2009 not to look at how to escape mediocrity in her way or in her methodology, but to really look at it for myself. And what does that mean for me? And what does mediocrity look like around me? And what I don't want to fall into in terms of traps in the future. So I'm very inspired by that, and I thank her for that. Number 3 is a very good friend of mine. Her name is Ruth Strap. Ruth and I met years ago at a networking meeting. It was actually one of her first for a business. And very quickly, she has grown her business to be slated to be a $1 million company in a matter of years. I have no doubt that she will do that quite well. Her progressive movement, her aggression in a passionate and peaceful way is amazing. But bigger than that, she is the true kind of friend that is always there. She's there to laugh, she's there to brainstorm, she's there to talk, she's there to push, she's there to help with ideas. She's there to throw a party and eat good food if that's what you need. She is just there. But what inspires me about her is that she's a brilliant networker, even online. She really gets the giver's game. Just brilliant at it. So I love her for that, and I'm always inspired and amazed by the things that she does. Number 6 is Michelle Chatburn. Michelle has actually been my executive assistant for 3.5, 4 years now. And she actually first helped me with events that I did in the Bay Area, and then as things evolved, we moved that role into what she was doing. And you know why she inspires me? In 2009, I have a corporate side of my business and corporate clients, and as you can imagine, they disappeared into thin air in 2009. And Michelle was the person that always said, don't worry, Ann, they're coming back. Don't worry, Ann, business is going to be great. Don't worry, Ann, you will figure out the way to redefine yourself. Always positive, always upbeat, always seeing the best in everything that we were doing in the year. And that kind of inspiration and those kind of people are hard to find, because it would have been easy for her to be self-serving and worried about her role in the organization. And she caught on to the bigger picture of that. Number 5 is Shelly Kramer. Shelly Kramer and I actually met again online, and she is beautifully funny, amazingly smart, witty, sassy, direct, tell it like it is kind of woman. And I am inspired by women like that. I love women who are not afraid to say something that other people may not like. And that's Shelly Kramer. Number 4 is Carrie Hargraves. Carrie Hargraves and I met at a networking event. Carrie Hargraves is a woman who is in her later or more mature years of life, but lives life full, hard, fast, fun, Every time I get to know something new about her, I'm amazed by her wisdom, her insight, her love, her passion for life. She is the flamingo lady here in the Bay Area. She actually goes in the middle of the night and decorates yards with flamingos when people do that as a service. You know, great way to give a gift, have somebody wake up with pink flamingos in their yard. She has a sign business. She was my first speaker at Warrior Women, Wine and Wisdom, and there's still things that I'm taking away from that. I can't wait for you to hear her on the radio show. The third woman that inspired me in 2009 is Audrey Hagan. Audrey, I met through my second person, so some of you know now. Audrey actually is Platinum Events. She's a speaker promoter. She is known to have so many air miles and points at hotels that she could retire today and live in a hotel anywhere she wanted to in the world and eat, drink, sleep, party for free with all the points and miles that she has. She books some of the best. Alex Mandosian is just one of those. I had a chance to meet her, and in her powerful, calm way, she allowed me to see parts of myself that I needed to see. And it wasn't a, ooh, Anne, you need to look at this kind of a thing. It was just being with me, drinking a martini, and just allowing me to sit in that wisdom and presence. And honestly, meeting her in October of 2009 catapulted some things to the next level for me in terms of authenticity in my brand and taking that to the next level. Number two then is Adrienne Ashley. I've known Adrienne for many, many years. Many people get overwhelmed by Adrienne when they meet her. But I'll tell you what, if you get a chance to be around that woman, shut up and listen. First thing that I love about Adrienne is she's a voracious learner. Anything in her life that is getting in her way towards success, she will learn everything she can about it to be able to manage it and do it well. And then she realizes that she can teach that to other people. So sometimes people get overwhelmed by her knowledge because she is that kind of a person and has so much to offer. But those things are good, and she does the work behind them. She also comes from a place of 100% love and friendship, and is always in running her business and connecting with the people and working on what she does. I don't care if you pay $10,000 to work with her, you will get $100,000 worth of profit and success out of it. Absolutely phenomenal woman. And the first woman who has inspired me in 2009 is Karen Penfold. Karen Penfold and I know each other through a women's networking organization. And when I first met her, I saw this beautiful, classy, in control woman. And that already is an amazing thing. I'm not super classy. I don't think that's a word people would use. Sassy would probably be another one. I'm always admired and respected a classy woman. But I also saw this strength that blocked a vulnerability. And this year, Karen was diagnosed with breast cancer towards the end of the year here. And I have watched this new amazing vulnerability come out of her, this way of sharing in fear and love and blessedness that has taken her strength and class and the way she carries herself to a whole new level for me with this vulnerability. It has inspired me to be more open with how I feel and when I'm afraid and all of those kind of things, because watching somebody like her do it has really inspired me to know that any woman who is willing to be in touch on that level will succeed, and I know Karen will succeed in the battle that she's fighting right now. Those are just 9 women that have truly inspired me. I hope you get to know them in 2010 and beyond, and I'd love to hear who's inspired you.